Hello, everybody. Welcome to Chicago, Illinois, here at United Center. The Michigan State Spartans have the ball off the tip. What are we in for with these guys, Jay?
An intimidating defensive team, Mike. They really like to force turnovers by putting pressure on the ball, getting out in passing lanes, and they love to shoot gaps and take the ball the other way. They can shoot a lot of layups tonight if they are strong defensively.
We've seen these guys before, and we know one thing. This is a tough bunch of kids. Fisher scores the first basket of the night.
Boy, that's just what they wanted to do there, Mike. Kick it inside and then look immediately outside after you draw that defense in. Nice play.
Ledbetter, nice assist on that bucket. The Wake Forest Deacons have possession of the ball now. Jay, how are these guys looking?
Well, they're great with their ball movement, especially, Mike. I think they put a lot of pressure on the defense with the way they move without the ball. They find the open man, and when the ball arrives, they're always ready to shoot.
And it always seems to pay off, doesn't it?
Well, those fundamentals, they're a very well-coached team. If they get into a rhythm, they become almost impossible to guard.
It's dropped in low. It's knocked loose. Ledbetter up top. Puts it up.
Good shot with the jumper there.
Oh, and does that dish set up the play?
And the jumper goes in. Great execution of the total all-around play.
Fisher with the inbound pass. He puts it up. Finn gets the jumper.
Well, he didn't get a clean look there, but somehow got it to go in. The coach was not pleased when he was putting that one up, but he'll keep quiet because it went in.
Parkinson gets this one, and they now have the lead. It's a one-point game. Ledbetter is hit with a reach-in call. That's his first foul of the game. Ramsey steals it, and that's his first takeaway of the game. Ramsey with the slam. He just can't be stopped when he's down that low. The Wake Forest Deacons down by 3 with the ball. What a pretty assist that was.
And he's really racking up those assists right now. He's got a great awareness of where his teammates are on the floor. He's got eyes in the back of his head.
With the J. Ramsey, nothing but net.
You know, Mike, that was a really good defensive effort that time. But it's going to take an even better effort to stop a pure shooter like this.
He fires. Fisher picks up his 5th point of the half. He has been a scoring machine all night tonight. It's a one-point game. Throws it back. Inside shot.
Watch the way he uses his height advantage here, Mike. He gets up over him, is able to extend his arms. There's no way this shot is going to be blocked.
Just has a perfect angle over the defender.
Yeah, nice spot on the mismatch there.
Fisher throws the ball inbounds. Woodward will be looking for another assist this trip down the floor. It would be the 5th. They feed it inside.
That's just a bad shot. I mean, you've got to take a better shot than that, and the coach is going to be really upset. He's going to let his player hear about that one, and it's going to be loud.
Here comes the fast break. Wren misses the layup. The Spartans with the ball and a 3-point advantage. The Wake Forest Deacons decide to call a timeout. The Deacons are back 5 on the scoreboard. Has a look. Woodward hits that one off the front iron.
It's not going to be easy to contain a shooter like him, but with the mismatch, he succeeded on that play.
Humphreys from the arc, can't get it to go. The Spartans get that one and have now scored 6 unanswered points. 7 points between these clubs. Fisher fires. Fisher off target from the wing.
Rebounding can make the difference in a game, winning and losing. And this team is absolutely dominating the glass. Just take a look at the scoreboard.
Finn denied. The Spartans have it, and they're starting to roll. 16 of the last 22. They take it in. Payne kicks it out. Takes the shot.
That's an excellent pump fake to get his man in the air and create enough space where he can fire off that jump shot.
Well, he certainly faked him out of something on that one.
Yeah, and then he really nice form on his jump shot.
Fisher triggers it in. Woodward will be looking for his 5th assist of the ballgame on this trip. Rips it away.
The inside guy has to do a better job of keeping contact with the defender. You have to control that defensive man with that body contact. Once he breaks contact and can get around in front, he can intercept the pass.
Working it in.
Textbook play down in the low post. Good patience as this kid was determined to back his man down and get into the low post. If he keeps putting that ball on the floor, making that move, you've got to double team him right off the first dribble.
The Michigan State Spartans with the ball, 14-6 run here. Puts it up. The Spartans score again. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Hodge entering the game for the first time. Parkinson going to the bench. Grove passes it in. The Deacons with the ball in a 9-point deficit. Fisher from about 9 feet, no good. The Spartans have it, and they're starting to roll. 16 of the last 22. Payne stumps it home off the alley-oop. 11 points between these two teams.
Mike, they're relying a little bit too much on jump shots, and that's why they're trailing right now. They've got to continue to get that ball inside, whether it's off the dribble or via the pass.
The Spartans have possession and an 11-point spread. Ramsey had the 3-ball opportunity he likes but couldn't make it. Ramsey bats it away, number 2 on the night.
Home team takes possession.
Ledbetter stepped right on the line, and they'll give it up. Parkinson got a long break on the bench, and coach decides he wants him back out there. Grove out on top. Kicks it back. Ball fed inside to the post. It's been one unproductive possession after another, Jay. I know it's early in the game, but it's not looking too good right now.
And, Mike, they just need to stay patient. They can make some adjustments offensively. They feel like they've been ambushed here early on. It's not panic time yet, but at least you want to have your finger near the panic button.
Wren with the steal, and that's number 2.
That's a huge play, Mike. Let's take a look at the replay on this one. It's worth seeing again.
Sure is, Jay, and look at that. You can really see why the ref called it so quickly.
Yeah, that's a good call. He gets the continuation after the whistle blows to complete the play.
Now the free throw. Ledbetter will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. With the extra point at the line, he completes a 3-point play. It's a 6-point ball game. Now in the low post.
What great court vision. To be able to deliver that ball with pinpoint passing, that's just remarkable.
And passers love to have guys finish, otherwise they don't get the assist.
And the finishers run the floor because they know they will get rewarded.
Woodward can pick up assist number 5 this trip down the floor. The three. Fisher, perfect from the arc. That's 2 from downtown tonight. Another score, and just look at the way these talented kids are matching up tonight.
It's been a compelling matchup, Mike. They're going right at each other, and you've got pretty even production out there from these top 2 guys. They're going to have to pick it up defensively against each other. This is a great matchup.
And it might last all night long, too. He can't get the first. He misses them both. Nice rebound, and he made sure he controlled the miss.
Mike, it looks like a simple rebound, but look how big these boards have added up for these guys. The more rebounds you get, the more points you put on the scoreboard. That's outstanding work on the glass.
Parkinson drops in his 16th point this game. You have to be surprised to witness such an offensive output from this kid, Jay.
No question about it, Mike. He's a talented low-post player, but they've been shutting him down there, and he's floated out to the perimeter, and he's been really hurting them with those perimeter shots. I think they've got to get out on him now because he's proven he can hit that shot. It's been a nice surprise for this team.
Having a Jay Billis night. Fisher for the three. Fisher doesn't get enough on the shot, comes up short. 9-point game we've got going.
Excellent defensive rebound. That will set the tone. That can get you back in the ballgame playing that hard.
Ramsey with the jumper, no good. Fisher already has 2 3-pointers, looking for a third on this trip down court. It's knocked away. The Deacons recover it.
He really played that one perfectly, and Mike, I don't remember this kid being a big-time shot blocker, but he looked like a big-time shot blocker on that one.
Finn slams it down with one hand. The Spartans have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. With the jumper.
This is worth watching again. The big play here for the smaller player. Look here.
Jay, he was able to go up and shoot right over the defender.
It looked like he had the disadvantage in that mismatch, but he took advantage of the defender.
The Michigan State Spartans have the early lead in the first half of play. They've maintained that lead and look to be finishing off the first half with a nice margin if they can hang on to it. Jay, what have you noticed from this club?
Mike, they've got a big lead because they've run good half-court offense and they've scored off their defense. They haven't shot the three very well, but in the closing minutes, they've got to continue to play really good defense.
Ross throws the ball inbounds. Ramsey will be looking for another assist this trip down the floor. It would be the 5th. For the three. Finn collects the defensive board. 7 points between these clubs. The Michigan State Spartans have the ball, and it's a 7-point lead. Ramsey fires. Ramsey misses a fadeaway. Wren has the ball up top. From outside.
Boy, what a great game for this kid. A double-double already. Play after play. He's been just huge for this team. That's great playing, Mike.
This is a big-time front line. Jay, they have a lot of talent up there.
Mike, really solid work in the paint. They're getting the ball inside. The big guys are getting angles. And give credit to the guards for getting the ball in there. When they get double-teamed, you can always kick it back out for an open jump shot.
And look at the numbers in the paint. He converts at the line and finishes the three-point play the old-fashioned way. 10 points separate the teams. They thread it underneath. Minoff pulls down the offensive board. Minoff gets the dunk somehow. This kid must still be growing. Barry inbounds the ball. Humphreys with the buzzer beater, but he misses. There's the buzzer. The score for the first half, 33-25.
And here are the first half's top performers.
Substitution. Hodge will leave the floor. The Wake Forest Deacons are having some tough times out there on the court tonight, Jay. Halfway through this game, they're trailing now starting the second half. So they worked for much of the first half. What sticks out in your mind?
Well, Mike, it can be really frustrating to shoot the ball so well, especially from three, as they did in that first half, and still be down. They really need to establish themselves on the defensive end in order to get back into this ball game. Otherwise, they could be facing a bigger deficit as they head further on into the second half.
Shoots down low. Parkinson sinks his 20th point of this game. Grove passes it in. The Wake Forest Deacons have the ball down by 7. In the paint. Fisher picks up his 5th point of the half. The Spartans take it up court. They're up by 5. Ledbetter is fouled hard on the way up. He'll get 2 shots at the line. He makes his first shot at the line. And he's off on the second. Fisher, if he gets a 3 this trip, he would have 4 on the night. It's a 6-point ball game.
He pulls off another steal right there. He has lived in the passing lanes all night tonight, and this lead can be partly credited toward his defensive efforts.
The Wake Forest Deacons are trailing by 6 and have the ball.
Oh, what a great shot there, Mike.
And coaches are very grateful when they have a kid who can pass like that.
And these two kids did a great job of setting up the defense and putting it in a position to break down. That's outstanding.
Payne with the inbound. The Spartans with the ball and a 3-point advantage. With the jump shot. Oh, what a great pass. He is really racking up the assists. That's got to be half a dozen.
Yeah, that's 6 for this kid, Mike. He's playing smart, he's unselfish, and he is really finding open teammates. That's giving them a lot of easy chances.
Parkinson hauls down his 11th rebound. It's a 5-point game. It's passed inside. Grove gets his 6th rebound of the night.
Boy, check him out right there. The defense is really huffing and puffing to stay competitive. They really impressed me with their play right there.
Finn, perfect from 8 feet out. The Spartans with the ball and a 3-point advantage. Parkinson doesn't get the bucket there, but his team is still ahead. Jay, what do you see happening here?
Well, he's not hitting his shots like he'd like to, but the rest of his team has really been picking him up. They've been getting contributions from their secondary players, and they've really played hard together tonight. That's impressive to watch.
And most of the time, that's what it takes to win. Grove up top with the ball. Woodward hasn't been able to help his team tonight. You know, Jay, it's got to be killing us.
Oh, yeah, and they're really behind because of this kid right now. He's a kid that they really need to play well in order to win. If he doesn't get his game going, they're going to need to try to do something else. Look to another player to try to get him going.
Kicks it back.
Oh, Mike, you don't want to foul this guy. You can hear the contact on that play.
He got the contact, but Jay, it wasn't enough to get a whistle as well.
Well, maybe next time. The defender has to be careful there not to get cheap fouls on that kind of play and risk giving up a three-point play.
Yeah, it's not a great way to do it unless you're sure you can stop him from making it. It's a one-point game. Passes back. Intercepted. The Deacons have the ball and are one back. Woodward blows the lay-in. The Michigan State Spartans have the ball. They're up by one. Throws it up. Another bucket. Sure, this guy's got talent, but he's determined tonight, too.
He's going for the jugular, Mike. He is looking to score every time he gets the ball. He's been the glue for this team on the offensive end.
Fisher misses. His shot hit the rim.
Boy, he really wanted it on that one, Mike. That's the way you grab a big defensive rebound, especially in a tight game.
He's in close. Parkinson on the assist on that one. Nice job. Finn with the inbound pass. It's a 5-point game. Woodward up top with the ball. Fisher for three.
There's no need for the rush shot there. The coach can't be happy about that one.
They work it in. Ledbetter. Beautiful pass for the assist. That's number 8. The Deacons have the ball down by 7. They drop it into the low post. Wren passes outside. From outside, he rips down another board. Boy, what an athlete, Jay.
Boy, he's such an outstanding rebounder. His team is really benefiting from his hard work on the boards. He's doing a great job of boxing out and going after it with both hands. That's a talented rebounder.
He fires. Ledbetter, no luck on that shot. Tough look there. 7 points between these clubs. Another basket, and we're seeing the backcourt just dominate this game, Jay.
I think this team's guards have really gotten the advantage in this ball game, Mike. You're going to have to really press out on these guys because they're knocking their shots down right now.
Payne throws it in. The Michigan State Spartans take it up court. They're up by 5. A textbook play that was. I've lost count of the assists he has now.
Well, one more, and I think he's got 10, Mike. And if he keeps this up, he'll have a dozen before you know it. That's a very talented kid, and he's fun to play with because he finds you when you're open.
Jay, that's just making it way too easy for these guys. I don't see a lot of pressure on defense. What can they do?
If they pick up their defense, they can build upon this lead. It's no big surprise if you give open shots, they're knocking them down.
Payne thunders it through the net.
Wow, Mike, this team is really performing well as a unit, and they're knocking their shots down. They've clearly got the advantage, and they're dominating. If they continue to hit shots, they're going to be tough to beat.
Jay, that one goes in, and they're really outperforming the other team in the second half.
Well, that's an understatement. They've hit more threes in this half than the other teams hit all game long. 3 is the magic number for this team.
The Wake Forest Deacons down by 3 with the ball. Nice work getting that rebound. And Jay, that's one thing they've done very well tonight, controlling the glass.
Mike, it's been relentless pursuit of the basketball on the boards. That's just hard work, and it's put them in a position to limit their opponents to one shot, and they're getting high percentage second chance opportunities on their offensive end.
Fisher from long range. Fisher doesn't get the 3. Parkinson with a basket here. He would have 30 in the game. Humphreys hammers the back of the rim with that shot. Woodward could get assist number 10 on this trip down court.
Sometimes I think it's best to stick to the basics, and that's what they did right there.
And Jay, look at the assist.
He really passed it perfectly, and the shooter took great advantage of it, being ready to shoot as the ball arrived.
Humphreys triggers it in. 2-point differential between these clubs. Shoots. Terrific shot, and Jay, this kid has been in a zone since the game started.
Boy, if you like watching basketball, you love watching this kid. He's having a night to remember. I'm enjoying watching this kid play.
The Deacons take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Fisher off target from 14 feet. Minot lays it in there. The Michigan State Spartans call timeout. Finn will come back onto the floor. Barry will come off the floor. The Spartans bring it up court with a 2-point lead. Gives it back. Payne with it out top. Humphreys fired too long. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons could tie up the game with the score this trip. From long range.
That was a big score. Now they're right back into this game, just where they wanted to be right now. And they put some game pressure on their opponents. They can't play with a lead anymore. It is so hard to keep a guy that has this good a technique in the low post from scoring. You hope you can draw an offensive foul, but if he gets good low post position, he's going to make it awfully difficult for you to stop him.
The Deacons have a chance to take the lead here late in the second half. Fisher from deep.
You know, they got some defense on him, but it didn't do any good. He knocked the shot down anyway.
Just seemed to ignore the pressure and picks up 3.
That's really solid perimeter play on his part. Great shot.
Pretty cool, isn't he? Humphreys puts the ball in play. Down to 1:54. It's a loose ball. Wren comes away with the ball. That's his 3rd tonight. Wren gets a lot of contact and will have a chance to get the 2 at the line. He gets the first of 2. He hits both free throws.
Mike, this team has a big lead because they've defended so well. They have not shot the ball well, and this is where coaches say, if we guard people, we'll always have a chance to win. Your offense isn't always going to be there, but your defense can be.
Fisher gets it sent right back in his face. 4-point game we've got right now. Ramsey misses that one, not enough distance. Delivers back. Woodward not shooting well, but tonight his lack of production hasn't hurt them, Jay.
Not yet, and I think, Mike, you can credit good coaching there. They've made some really good adjustments. They're looking for screeners more often. They've had really good team play, and I think that extra effort's been paying off. It's never good to rely on just one guy.
The Michigan State Spartans take the ball up, down 4 points right now. Throws it back. Pulls up for the 3. Ramsey can't connect with the jump shot. The Demon Deacons have it, and they're starting to roll. 16 of the last 22. The Wake Forest Demon Deacons decide to call a timeout. Fisher has it up top. Payne will wrap him up. Called for the personal. That will be his 2nd foul of the contest. Payne will pick up the personal. That's his 3rd foul so far. Payne will wrap him up. Called for the personal. And that will get him his 4th foul of the ballgame. Wren has the ball up top. Ross looks fresh coming back out. Fisher throws it in. Ross will pick up the personal. That's his 1st foul of the game, but they're already in the bonus, so they'll get a chance at the line for the 1-and-1. He hits the 1st free throw. Both free throws are good. The Michigan State Spartans decide to call a timeout. Ross heads to the bench. Less than a minute to go. It's not going to be easy to come back, but not impossible either.
Boy, this is tough, Mike. You've got to score and then go down and play strong defense without fouling and then go down and score again. It is not going to be easy, but don't put it past this team to make a comeback here.
He makes his first shot at the line. He nails both ends of the one-and-one. The Michigan State Spartans will take a timeout there. Ross spent quite a bit of time on the bench, now coming back in. Parkinson inbounds the ball. Jay, this one's almost over. We just go through the motions from here on out.
Well, it was a valiant effort, but this deficit was just too big to overcome. They just weren't able to pull it together and beat this team tonight.
Grove with the ball up top. They throw it down low. Grove backs it out. That's the end of the game. Your final score, 62-54.
Let's have a look at today's Burger King players of the game.